Myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing about the currencies, and this basically one of the idea basically we are viewing. That idea basically is the train basically which is getting controlled. The train which is getting controlled. So the person told that the train basically is getting controlled through satellites, and basically the train is basically controlled by the 120 planets, right? Then he told that 110 planets and 120 planets basically are there, right? Then he told that yes, basically the user stories basically are also there, that this is the user story on the base of 120 planet basically was designed. Then he told that on the base of 120 planet basically the things was designed. Then he told that on the base of land data basically the blood cells are created, right? And 20 lakh blood cells are created on the base of the land data. Then he told that 120 planets are basically controlling the train basically. Then he told that yes, basically 120 planets basically are controlling the lane. Then basically he told that the chain basically are connected with buildings also. Then he told that if the satellite basically lose the control, the chain will automatically gets break, and the entire planets basically are going to, sorry, entire buildings are going to fall down basically. Fall down means they are going to move left side, right side, and the earthquake is going to happen. So like this basically things are going to happen. So like this he told that the planets are moving, like these things are moving, the doctors are basically doing the hard work, the engineers are doing the hard work, like the land basically are controlling the land basically are controlling the connected with the satellites. So satellites basically are giving the data. Then he told that yes, basically satellite groups are basically giving the data. 120 are the planets basically who are giving the data. 120 are the planets basically who are giving the basically data. So like this basically each and every things basically are connected, right? Then he told that yes, basically. So one person told that basically one person told that you told basically that the planets basically are connected like this, planets are connected like that, planets are basically connected like that. So is there any basically reason behind this, that the satellite groups basically are giving the data from the earth planet, sorry, from the 120? That basically we can do from here also, right? Then he told that basically the tectonic plates basically are created. Then he told that basically that is possible, but not up to the level basically. You can't connect up to the level basically. Tectonic plates basically are there basically. Tectonic plates are there basically, which is controlling, but it can't control up to the level basically. So basically we have created the things basically. Then he told that okay. Then he told that how many stories basically we have created uh, to create this 120 planets. Then he told that we have created around more than 1 lakh story basically. So from 1 lakh story basically the 120 planets basically got generated. This actually is connecting to the last videos only basically, because it's totally different, that's why basically it's going to connect basically, just see. So he told that 120 planets are created, and stories basically are 1 lakh. So 1 lakh types of story basically are generated. On the base of that 1 lakh story, the 120 planets basically are created. Then he told that okay, 120 planets are created on the base of 1 lakh stories. Then he told that okay. So story basically was created by whom? The doctors created the story. They told that basically this person basically is a software person, so create his story like this. This person is a doctor, so create his story like this. This person is an engineer, so create story like this. Like this, basically, the Bollywood industry creates the story. The Bollywood group basically creates the story. The Bollywood writers creates the story. So that's basically the headache of Bollywood group basically. Then the energy department basically told that you create this type of story, then basically this type of energy is going to generate. You create that type of story, then this type of things basically is going to generate. So just to create the energy basically, the things basically got created. To create the just for energy basically, like this basically the story got created. So just see basically. So one person told that, yeah, so you want to say that 5,200 people basically not got the job, that was created one story basically, you want to say, and the 20 people got the job, that was also one story basically. Then he told that yes, yeah, exactly, the Mumbai basically are like this. They basically don't have heart basically. They say that whatever things we got, we will be going to create that only basically. So you basically come 10 time, 100 time basically. If they decide that basically they are not going to give job, then basically they are not going to give job only. Because the writer basically has written like that he is not supposed to get job. So like this basically told that 5,200 people not got the job. So what that basically was tell the requirement basically was not there. When requirement comes basically, if they visits the Mumbai, then if the requirement comes, then basically they are going to get job. If the requirement not going to come, then basically they are not going to come. So like this basically he told that basically the people basically will keeps on visiting Mumbai basically, you want to say. Then he told that that's Bollywood area. They only rules the Mumbai basically. So in that basically what we can do basically. Then he told that yes, here basically Mumbai basically rules the Bollywood industry. So he told that sometime basically the train basically are controlled by set of power basically also. Then he told that yes, few plane group also basically give the power. From plane also basically lots of power basically are controlled basically. For example, one of the train basically is moving, and that train basically gets the satellites data with the help of the plane basically. Nobody else basically can control that particular train basically. For that special plane basically, whenever that train is moving that side basically, that time the plane basically is controlling and the giving the data to that train basically. So just see basically up to what level the things basically are. So just see, this actually is one story basically which just now I told. It basically is going to generate basically some settle of energy basically. So energy was 1 lakh story basically which was generated and which was created by the Bollywood industry. Few people says that Bollywood industry, so they only do what they are supposed to do basically. Means what they are told basically. Whatever people basically told them, the boss basically of the Bollywood, that are the producer, right? And the producer basically who? They are by default connected with the energy department and the nuclear power company and the power company. Mostly people says that it's Reliance, IPCL, Tata group are there, and the ONGC group. These all basically are the energy group basically. They are basically generating the energies. So they basically say that create this type of energy, create that type of energy. According to that, basically they writes the data. What basically the Bollywood groups are going to do. Then he told that basically he is also correct basically. Whatever things basically the IPCL, Reliance, ONGC, AIMS Oxygen, these groups tells that only basically they do. In next video we are going to see a little bit more about this.